Well, what is up, beautiful people YouTube? My name is Juritastic, and welcome back to episode number 4 of the Tropico 6 farewell season. As I told you guys, since we had to wait about 3,600 days, I figured there was no point since I wasn't going to expand anything until we move on to the Cold War era. Right now we have about 1,600 days, so halfway through it, but I decided let's go ahead and show you because there's a few things that I need to do. The only thing I added off camera was a fun pier. I was like, might as well. We have electricity. And the creamery here was not getting enough milk, so I added one here. And we're going to start moving things around, actually, a little earlier than needed. But one thing I did notice is this. The police station's enough for not doing a job, so we're going to need to build a prison, unfortunately. We're just going to have to build a prison because, yeah, this is going to cost us a pretty penny, but it is what it is. They're just acting up here in Tropico. You know, they really are acting up, and it's costing me $1,600 a month, give or take, out of a budget that fluctuates between 50 to 80,000. That's not really that's a chunk, but I'm gonna need to, and we have some unemployed anyways. We have a lot of high schoolers that are employed, and it's because, you know, we have a high school now and there's already 49 lifetime graduates. Remember, we just built it last episode. So we will be in the Cold War era this episode, but I figured instead of just completely getting it there off camera, I might as well just do it with you guys. I'm seeing, I hope, let me see. I'm seeing a dot right here. Let me turn. Okay, so it's not the monitor, it's the game. I was like, whoa, why is my monitor has a white dot? Do you guys see it right here? It's the game, huh? Because if it was the monitor, it wouldn't show on my recording device, but I just looked. And it's not the monitor, it is the game. Okay. Anyway, so we're gonna build a prison. Come on, yeah, there you go. Start putting them in jail, bro. Start putting everybody in jail. Can we even see? Because sometimes it lets you see the population. Special citizens. Here you go. Criminals. Yeah, there we go. Arrest. Yeah, I'm about to say 3,000. I thought it was 250. Just forget it. I don't care. If I have to do it manually, I'll do it manually. There's obviously other ways you could do it. If you let it be, they'll eventually get arrested, but I don't have the patience for it right now. I want them in jail because they're costing me money. All right. Should be coming to your new home here pretty soon. So prison is built. I do love how the prison looks in Tropico. Look at that. I do like it. And the thing is, you get to even see them inside. Like, you know, you get to see the people inside. Yeah, obviously, they're not going to have just behind this wall. It's the whole beach, the whole ocean. But that's what happens when you act up. Damn, look at all the people going to prison. Oh, man. Alrighty, let's keep going. Economy-wise, how we doing? We're negative now? Expenses? Is this... Where the hell did we get that much? Oh, blueprints. Assassin. Okay, that's why. It's just... It scared me. But still, 70,000 on what? Wages. So 12,000 on here, and then we have 9,000 here, so that's 21,000. Where's the rest? I mean, that's huge. All right, I gotta keep an eye on that. How is the doc doing? Doc is doing okay. Beautiful. $22,000 there. Beautiful. Yeah, we're just gonna, like I said, we're gonna chill a little bit. We're gonna wait 1,200 more days, and then we'll move on to the. I'm not gonna do anything in this era. There's really not much left to do. Part of it is a prison. Here we are. We built a prison. Politics are doing okay here. We don't care about that right now. Maybe we can add one more barracks. Or maybe, you know, don't we have a lot of high schoolers? Yeah, maybe we can add an army base. Just have at least one tank. Forgot we're not on the other edict where we're not, our constitution, I forgot, is militias, not professional soldiers. So it doesn't matter if they're high schoolers or not. They're gonna have to be uneducated. All right, so that's being built. We can prepare in case they do want to attack us. In case the allies want to attack us, we should be in decent shape. I think we got 3 barracks, yet 1, 2, 3, and an army base. Should be enough, honestly, for Tropico. Hopefully, the military attack side is gonna be a little bit more challenging in Tropico 7. We will see. Oh yeah, I didn't even know they wanted this. I forgot. Yep, I'll take the 5,000. So cool. We've done that. I forgot that the militarists wanted a military or an army base. So hey, it works out for me. This one is like 15,000 once the Cold War era comes in. I'm pretty sure it's about 15,000 to get them beefier tanks. But yeah, look at the fun pier. We're having fun at the fun pier. That's what's up. Hey guys, Future Jeru here with a huge favor to ask. Listen, I've never been a pushy like, comment, subscribe type of creator, but lately I'm finding out that this many of you are actually watching without being subscribed to the channel. All I ask, if you enjoy the videos, is giving you some sort of entertainment and or some sort of information, then like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out tremendously, helps push the channel further, and lets me know you want to see more of that. And additionally, if you already do all three and you want to help me out even further, feel free to become a member of the channel, but that's always voluntary. Don't feel like you're obligated to do that. But liking, commenting, subscribing, that would mean the world to me. All right, guys, let's get back to the content. I've been really utilizing the loot raids, especially tobacco and sugar, a lot, and that's been helping kind of move the plantation a little more. Look at that, 100,000 already on this one, 170 in this one. I like that. I like that. I like that. Toys are doing good too. 125. I like that. Just checking on the industries, how we doing here. 57. That's because it keeps running out of, you know what? Yeah, it keeps running out of milk. Over here we're doing good. Actually, there's too much stuff going on there. I have too much. Okay, let's take a look. What can we do to get the output a little more? Is there anything here? I don't need this one. We're gonna need this one in the Cold War era because there's a lot of goods in here, but it's not. They're not producing it fast enough. So always keep an eye on that as well. Always, always, always. Dang, even more people got added, bro. See what I'm saying? So 16 people all together. 16 out of 459. That's a significant chunk. You know what? I'm curious enough to actually want to do the math on that. Hold on. 3% of the population? Am I seeing this right? That's a significant chunk, bro. That's, I don't want to keep talking about it. It's crazy. Even more people are going to prison. Jeez. Yeah, crime is cut by half. All right. Is crime safety up now at least? Let's see, crime safety. Barely. Police stations usually do it, not putting criminals in prison, which makes no sense to me. But all right, we're almost there. Almost there. One more year and a half, I guess. Then we'll be ready to go. Okay, this guy I heard a little bit, but at some point I'm gonna have this. Why I want to start moving things around. You see there, soil is degrading a little bit. I don't really like the setup like this, but in the Cold War era is when I start moving things around. I want things to be kind of more central over here. For now, expand the population here. That's what we're gonna do. Obviously, money's not gonna really help us. We're not really rolling in dough yet. But that's normal for a World War era, half of Cold War era. But we're going to need to start making some big moves in the Cold War era to start making a lot of money because we got to expand. We got to expand quick. We have a nice, healthy pool of unemployed people ready to go, both in uneducated and high school. We just need to start expanding and build a college, a whole bunch of stuff. Because, you know, the economy, like I said, is steady right now. It's floating between 50 to 80,000. I'm glad we haven't went negative. Some of the islands and the seasons that I've done have went negative. And that's a whole different mess of its own. But in this case, yeah, we're doing good, but I want to thrive, not survive, if you know what I mean. All right, 6 days left. Should be any minute now. Here we go. Are they not attacking me? Really? What up? That's very anticlimactic right there, right? That's very, very strange. Okay, anyways. Constitution. Economy first. Sorry, bro. Forget your green plans. This is easy for me. The ecology. If you want to focus on money right now, we want to focus on money. Economy first. We'll worry about green zones later and beauty later. Separation of powers. I am going to lean. Again, there's no right or wrong way to play it. This is what we mean by this. I don't want to be a neutral island. I am kind of leaning no separation. If I have to, you know, do things to people, 90% less. Or 90% less on price. They're not gonna like that very much as far as liberty, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, look at that. My ratings dropped 6% by just signing that. That's just how it goes. What do you want here? Unemployment rate to 7%. Okay, bro. Let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and start. Actually, you know what? We might start stealing a world wonder because we want to start having tourism also as a way of making money. All right. I usually go for ones I haven't done before. I've done this one, an off-camera one. You know what? I'm gonna go for this one. It's all right. We'll go for that one. Let's go for that one right there. And we can go for one over here too. I don't think I've done the what's this? Samarkand. I don't think I've done that. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do the Brandenburg Gate. We're gonna do that next. But yeah, we're gonna steal a world wonder because we want that. Okay, trade now. Trade, of course, is gonna refresh because you have new ways of doing it. Toys to China at 57%. Here's what I'm gonna say to that. Sign me up. 22,000. Hell yeah, let's go. Canned goods to the EU at 25%. Sign me up. Pretty good deals right there. Rum at 6%. Not the best. Cigars, not the best. So we're gonna take the rum at the lowest units. Okay, remember what I said last episode? Sometimes it's even worth it to just take it this way just to get the standings up. You know, don't just be like, oh, 5%, I'm not taking it. You might as well take it. Dang, there's a lot of shacks. Okay, homelessness is rising heavily. We have some money in the bank. Let's not wait. Let's look at something else that we can do here, which is, it's not going to be the prettiest. It's not going to be the most fancy, but we will be adding a little tourism port over here. Just tourism, get something going, get us a little bit extra economy. We're not going to have the best rating, tourist ratings. It's okay. It's okay. We got to start somewhere sometimes. And this is a good way to start. I'm going to do a motel and a hotel. I'm going to just do 2 of these. Maybe I'm even going a little excessive by doing 2, to be honest with you. And 1 of this. Gives us jobs, gives us a whole bunch of stuff, and the tourists like it. We will do a parking garage over here. Although it emits safety. Or not emits it in a good way, in a bad way. It makes it quote unquote less safe, but we're going to start adding these up. Give some jobs here. Let's get the ball rolling. Let's be a little more aggressive here. I might have to go negative a little bit. I'm going very, very aggressive here, guys. I want to be a little bit more aggressive. I don't like the shacks. Again, I don't want to survive. I want to thrive. And this is the decision that I took. I was actually kind of thinking of ways to make this episode or make this season. I was like, you know what, Drew? We don't have to play by the book. I'm not trying to destroy my island, but at the same time, like, I want to take some extreme measures in some areas. Which also leads me to, once we get a nice shipment here out, I'm going to build a bank so we can get ready to get a loan out if we need to. Okay, we got an election coming up at 63%. That's probably going to be the closest election that we had. Housing happiness. We'll address that. Praise of faction. At this point, I'm in praise industrialist is fine. Blame superpowers. No one. We're not trying to piss nobody off. And improve promises. We can improve housing happiness. Right now, housing is horrible. We can start paying attention on that. But this is a close election, and we want to make sure everything is fine. There's 22% that are kind of indifferent right now to me or him, or them, I should say. Oh, how are we doing on here? Are we doing good on here? Expenses are higher, but that's because blueprints, construction, we went a little crazy. But look at that, crime down from 1,600 to now 243, so the prison was worth it. Actually, convict labor, let's make some money off of them. I don't care, bro. We're about to make some money off of y'all. Got to raise this up. Now, this is where we start slightly raising things up, like housing happiness is one of them. We could raise that up a little bit. Again, click Control to do the budget for every building. Left Control and click, and then it raises the budget for every building. All right, what do you got there for you, Nadia? She wants us to invite her to her embassy. Sure, I have one embassy open. You asked first, come on in. There you go. All good with me. There you go. I'll take 5,000. I'm not worried about my broker account right now, my Swiss bank account. What's going on here? Progression to modern times. Now that the war is over, Presidente, we finally have a chance to demonstrate your unlimited greatness. So borrow major international landmark. We've already done that. We're kind of doing that. Join a nuclear club. I'll go with this one. I'm not really rushing heist and construct world one. They're okay. Not really rushing to get to Modern times era. You know, right now there's still a lot to be done here. I don't think we're gonna get tourists anytime soon, but hopefully we do just a little bit to get us off the ground. Which in that case, they want a theater here, and you know, theaters really start falling off after World War era. They don't really start being highly liked. Okay, let's take a look. We got a trade license open. You guys want logs? I don't have logs. Cars? I don't have the cars yet. What do you want? Give me some good. Give me some good. Okay, we're gonna have to go to the next better here. Meat. They want meat. Got you. Build a nightclub. Great idea. The tourists would like the nightclub too. But let's go ahead and build a few ranches of meat. Actually, speaking of which, let's start moving this around. There should be a meat ranch here. There it is. Let's go ahead and move you here. All right, and we'll build another one as well. And that's what I mean by we start building things around. You know, you guys will automatically know your island and know like where things are at and where things should be, etc. Like I do know there's some iron here, I believe it was. Let's take a look. Boom, boom. There's the iron. Oh, I see uranium didn't show up for us earlier. So this gives us a better idea of all the minerals that we have, because remember at the beginning of the season we couldn't really see everything, but now we have an idea. So we have a lot of uranium, so we can use that for power. We can use that for nuclear programs. We have it looks like we have a lot of iron as well, right? Iron is good. Okay. Aluminum is great. Nickel is good. So we have a little bit of everything here that we can work with. We're doing pretty good here. All right, any tourists coming yet? Come on, 27 days we're about to find out. Let me see. I'm impatient right now. Let's get the ball rolling. Again, we're hovering between 50 and 80,000 here. Come on, give me some tourists at least. All right, Teamster Construction Office. These two could be moved. Let's put the Teamster office here. And let's put the construction office. Oh, it doesn't matter where we put this one, honestly. We can even put it here. Let's just start moving things around from the middle here. So a lot of country houses here. I'm going to go ahead and build just a few houses. Nothing crazy, nothing to break the bank, just a few. There you go over here. They wanted a nightclub as well. There's a police station around here. We can build the nightclub near it. Is there another one here? So we can maybe build the nightclub here. That cigar and tobacco plantation gotta go anyways. They just have to go. And we already have electricity, so that's good. Kind of ahead of the ball on that one. Okay, so construction. You know what? The reason why I want it's funny, it's right next to the prison. The reason why I want this gone because right now the efficiency of this is 31%. Like, come on, you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy, crazy low. So I guess we will start moving things here. There's another tobacco plantation that I built somewhere around here. We'll move it right next to it. That's what I mean by at first your island's gonna look not the prettiest, and then you know, as things move on and you start moving it up, and I'm sure this will get moved again at some point. But right now this is where we're gonna house it. Gonna take this. It's gonna cost us some money to move it, 2,500, but it is what it is. Still cheaper than building one entirely from the ground up. And boom, look at that. As you can see, slowly but surely we're starting to migrate it a little more up there. And that's just how it goes in tropical land. See, tourist services already producing us $2,500 here in fees and rents. Pretty good. Convict labor is already giving us $5,400. So, you know, things are on up and up. And let's see, is there any more citizens we can finally find that... crime lord, are you in jail, madam? You are in prison already. Okay. Anybody else not in prison? College educated and you're in prison, huh? Well, I guess I don't have too many college jobs for you. How are we doing on jobs anyways? A little bit higher. Okay. Okay, so a little bit higher. We do need to build a customs office. It is part of the things that we need, but right now I just need things to be a little bit more, you know. I also don't want to go crazy right now. I don't know what's going on with the rum distillery. Anything. Don't matter, man. Both of these are just like way out of the world. I'm not even gonna do either of them right now. Too early for that. If you come and ask me which one I want at this rate is ludicrous. That's crazy. Crazy talk. You know what? I'm gonna move you over here. Build a cocktail bar. Okay. Deliver wool. I don't have wool. Oh man. All right, we're gonna have to create some wool, I guess. We're gonna have to get some ranches here because we need the jobs anyways. We need the jobs. There you go. Perfect. Got this area here. There you go. Should get some wool pretty soon here. No, a lot of citizens to vote for me freely. I'm calling it close here because at 62%. My speech didn't really do a whole lot for them, did it? All right, nightclub is open. And the tourists already found it, so that's pretty good news. I am very surprised to see these two motels. Usually these motels always do good. They do good business. So I'm very surprised to see that. Go ahead and get that. Okay. Come on, man. The ships are not... What happened to the product, man? Who's pocketing the product? Because the ships are not even... Like, I know we're creating more product than that. I know we are. What are we doing here? How are we doing on these? Meat hasn't even pushed out. Canned goods has. Toys has. Okay, come on. Oh, we made it. All right. 285 versus 87. We did it. We did it, guys. And housing happiness was one of the things that we promised them. And here it is. Just like clockwork. All right. I mean, housing, there is vacant homes. Who's mostly homeless? The poor, well off or not. The poor and the broke. Okay, so bunkhouses it is, and then the religious get mad at you for it. I'm like, what do you want me to do, bro? People need houses they can afford. You know? Obviously, we can start probably thinking about building apartments and tenements. But go ahead, actually, I'll go ahead and build my first apartment over here. I don't like these country houses. I want to get them away. I don't like them at all. Not in that spot. What's this? This is corn. You're gonna have to move. There you go. Put you here. They want a cocktail bar near the embassy as well. It's a really win-win because there's a motel down the road. It'd be good for the tourists. And we get a job, so it's a win-win. It's going to be a little more on money, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Give me a cocktail bar, bro. Luxury entertainment. There it is. Oh, here we go. Boom. Right in front of your embassy. Botanical garden. I think we already have the blueprint for it. Yep. 4,200. I'm telling you, I'm trying to be a little more aggressive right now. We're trying to take this to the next level as we speak. But also, I want to attract some tourists. Oh, there you go. They came. They're coming. They're starting to come. Good, 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 good. Excellent. Excellent. Maybe we can build another parking garage over here. Because there's not really much to build. There we go. All right, you like the cocktail bar? I'll take 5,000 right now. All right, vacant homes are going up, which is mostly bunkhouses, I suppose, huh? Maybe I built too many? Where's this at? No, show me. All right, maybe we need to build another apartment. I don't mind building another apartment. These bunkhouses right here are not really doing well anyways. So we can build an apartment over here. There we go. Perfect. I mean, we're rolling it. You know what I mean? We're rolling it. We're spending a little more these days, but that's because we need to. As you can see, construction. There's a lot of construction money here. Miscellaneous is at least the crime is not doing bad. How are we doing on tourist fees right now? Oh, see already. See, that's an industry of its own, the tourism industry, and convict labor is going down. But that's because probably they're getting released. They're getting released out of prison. I mean, don't commit crime. You know, it's that simple. I'm not gonna be complete democratic here. I will have a lot of government say in how I'm thinking. I want to shape this island up. Jeez, man, I can't even keep up with the homelessness. There's another one right here, and I don't like it. What do you guys want? You want a little tenement? Is that what y'all want? I'll bid you a tenement. Fuck it. I'm about to go broke here, but the hell with it. Here, I'll build you two. I'll bid you two. It's okay. I'm not worried. Like, going negative doesn't scare me in this game because I can always get it back. That's just my mentality with this game. I'm not worried about it. Obviously, I don't want to build just to build. I want to build and monitor and see are they actually in it or not. Like I'm gonna look back at the other apartment a little bit, make sure you're living in it. Looks like this one is success. This one not so much, you know. So I don't want to just to build, but like for something like this, if nobody's in it except 2 people, like yeah, you gotta go. I'm not putting upkeep on this, because look at this. Look how many open bunkhouses are at. So maybe we'll build too many bunkhouses, and everything else is fine. The really broke. What do you want? Finish espionage mission. I'm not gonna take this. Not right now. They're not gonna be happy with me about it. But like, I don't want this right now. It just makes no sense to me to do it right now. I'm gonna praise, but ask for financial aid. So we're back at square one. That's another trick you could do. So we got 15,000 altogether. So what you guys like the tenements? You want more tenements or what? I can give you one more. Actually, you know what? I'll give you 2 more. Uh-oh. What an amazing meteor shower. Such a shame that our neighbors were blown by it. Oh, boy. That's the thing about tropical. Stuff like this happens and you can't really see. I do know that we have a lot of unemployed right now. Do I want to shelter everybody? Not today, thank you. Deny refugee access. Man. They're all NPCs and it's all artificial digital pixel people, but I feel bad by hitting this button right here. Sorry, bro. we have unemployment is a little higher. I do like unemployment, but not this much. 54 out of 488 is quite a bit. So, I always preach about unemployment, but right now, I wish I had the money, bro. If I had the money, bring them in. I'll find jobs for them. But right now, I need to find jobs for the people that's in here. And that's just really what it comes down to. Botanical Garden is doing lovely. So these are doing good. I'm at the point where I am going to build another hotel. Come on, give me that hotel. There you go. Because it's doing pretty good. It's not doing bad at all. So I will build me another hotel there. See what I mean? This what I hate. It's like I gotta do this, then do it like this, and then bring it like that. It's just it's kind of senseless. But all right, let's. Don't want to spend too much money on it, but let's go ahead and just start attempting to beautify this area a little bit. Just a little bit. There's a lot of empty spaces here and there. How are the other 2 tenements that we built? How is this one doing? Excellent. They jumped right on it. How is this one doing? Not good. This one, I will move it first and see if maybe that does the trick. Sometimes moving it does the trick. And we'll see. If not, then it gotta go. There's obviously no demand for it. All right, we need the immigration office ASAP too. There we go. We need to stop limiting people from coming in right now. I don't want anybody coming in right now. Like I said, we have enough. I never know which one's the front. I think it's this one. We have enough folks on our island right now. I don't want people coming in. No visas right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your president speaking. While we do like the diversity of our country, right now we are facing challenging times. Until we can assure that every citizen that walks through the ports of Tropico can secure a job, raise a family, eat well, have adequate health care, and adequate access to education. Unfortunately, right now, at my discretion, I told the Secretary of Immigrations and Visas to close the borders of Tropico. This decision does not come lightly, especially in light of recent events where there's a meteor shower raining down our Caribbean neighbors. I promise you, as soon as we get ourselves situated, I will open the borders so you guys can enjoy the paradise that we all call Tropico. That is the speech I would give in that case. Oh, I love having fun with you guys on this one. All right, come on, let's go. Boom. Open borders, not today. Tropical first, boy. Get out of my country, boy. So there's that. We need college. I thought we had a couple of college uneducated, or yeah, come on. I found a job for you. Fulfill trade route, we'll take that one. Absolutely. Research is done. Okay, yeah, let's see. What can we research here? We need stuff immigration, mandatory waste sorting, diplomatic superpower, made in Tropico. For right now, bank. Right now, we need these things. We need them. Perfect. I should be able to kind of what's the word I'm looking for here? Get out of this a little bit on my own. But if I have to take a bank loan to kind of put the economy on steroids, then I will. Okay, and it's leaning like that, and we should be typically able to eradicate homelessness because we see shacks everywhere. But right now there are a lot of vacant homes, so I don't know, except for broke, I guess. We can believe there's a one here. Broke citizens can't afford to live in this building. Yeah, we can probably change a few of these for broke. Let's go and change this one here. Stack them higher. You know, because next up would be Convitellos, and maybe I just say, you know what, the heck with it. Let's go. There you go. Just put them all the way out of sight, out of mind. Sorry, it is what it is. We can't have this. There's too many shacks. And there's enough vacant homes, but that's just what it is. Sometimes if it's too far away from their house, if it's not up to their standards, if this, if that, you know. Again, you look at the families. There's 3 families well off, and there is an apartment here that they can live in. But nope, not good enough. I really am. So usually in other past islands, I usually wait to pull a trigger on tourism, but I'm glad that I am. All our hotels are basically, except that one and this one. So the motels are not doing good. The hotels are doing good. Okay, so that probably tells us something. How are we doing overall, though, on tourism right now? Just got to keep checking almanac, economy this, economy that. You got to keep checking it. Right now, we are doing pretty damn good on tourism. I mean, just in rents alone, just from these hotels and motels, we're doing $6,000 in the last 12 months. So we're doing good. Miscellaneous here. Crime is up again. Blueprints, all this stuff. But, all right. Did they like this? I mean, you guys literally have a variety of everything. I'm not gonna. I'll go ahead and demolish these homes and build regular houses here instead. Again, what we always talked about. You know, sometimes you gotta start off that way, and then I'm not building it because sometimes the game still thinks something is there. I'll wait for the fog to go. There we go. Holy cow, this is really, really close. Imagine if I played this game this close for you guys. Like, hey guys, we're gonna build a house over here. Few houses. Here's a Teamster's office. I was thinking at this point I'm gonna add a second shift so I can get 6 more people to work in here. And this one I'm gonna add a second shift. What this does is gives you 12 people. Imagine if I just talk like that. Couldn't be me, bro. I can't do that. All right. Pretty good. We were very aggressive on this. We moved things around a lot. We had a tourism industry. We did this. We're upping the fun ante for them. All this stuff. We're doing pretty good. We're a little bit more aggressive. How are we doing? How much was the last ship? 17,000. Not bad. Again, we want to thrive, not survive. And that is the mission. But the mission for you right now, until you see me for episode number 5, is to please subscribe to this channel. It would literally make my day. Imagine making a human being's day by just subscribing to their channel. It would make my day, and it would cost you nothing. Plus, we're both already enjoying playing this game and watching this game together. And let's save you a seat for Tropico 7 when it comes out. With that being said, my beautiful people of YouTube, my name is Your Test, and I'm out. See you guys.